Hey y'all, it's Andrea from Andrea Speaks TV, coming to you with more commentary and news you can use. Right now I'm out and about, picking up a few things, and I wanted to come live. You all know right here on the channel, we talk about food shortages, the supply chain crisis, labor shortages, um, water shortages, all kind of things that are happening currently where we are. And we're talking about what's going on so that we can make a plan to protect ourselves and our families. So I want you all to know, I'm still seeing in my particular area, here's what I'm seeing when it comes to food shortages, right? So in my particular area, um, you all know I've shared with you all before that my family and I, we tend to, we want to eat organic as much as possible when it comes to fruits, vegetables, juices and other products like that. So I am noticing that when it comes to organic, specifically organic produce, things like that, organic products, a lot of times it's not always available. I don't know if it's in short supply, or if um, if the grocery store, if they actually have it, but they're trying to just put a little bit out at a time. I don't know exactly what's going on, but I am seeing that some items are temporarily out of stock and they'll be in stock a little bit later. I saw that mostly in the dairy section, for example, like with Greek yogurts and things like that, a couple of other products, and things like that. So that's what I'm seeing in my area. I do see people buying water. You all know right here on the channel I've covered the water shortage that's happening out west. I even saw, now I don't know if this was an opinion or a suggestion, but I don't know, but I did see a report where it was a news article. Like I say, it could have been an opinion, I don't know, but it was said that maybe possibly to help the western states out with the water shortage, that possibly water could be diverted from the Mississippi River. Now, when you think about that, a lot of eastern states, eastern United States, like where I'm located, a lot of states depend on water from the Mississippi River, I would think, right? So quite naturally, that means if they divert water, like, I don't know if this was a real thing. I just saw it as a one of the news articles as I was doing my research. Oh, look right behind me, y'all. This is something, speaking of a temporarily out of stocks. So these are wheat-free veggie curls, on the pasta aisle, organic and gluten-free pasta aisle. So apparently, maybe these have been popular, and it says, sorry, this item is temporarily out of stock until, well, June 10th is already, I don't know, maybe it's sold out again, but I'm seeing several of those around the store when it comes to different items. But you all know that I have shared with you that, going back to the Mississippi River. So quite naturally, if they were to divert water from the Mississippi River to help the western states, wouldn't that deplete some of our supply here on the East Coast? So we need to be thinking about these things. So I would encourage you as much as possible, pick up water. You also need to have a way to filter water. So I would encourage you to look into that. My family and I, we just recently purchased a water filtration system. So I'm going to be showing you all how that works and getting it set up. And I'll also post the information about that, show you where you can get it from. So these are all things I told y'all. I have a lot that I'm working on. This is a pre-recorded video. And that's because, hey, I'm out working, getting things together. So, like I said, as far as like the organic, I'm seeing, only select items, not all items like fruits are available in organic. Maybe only on certain days. What else am I seeing? Some items are not always out. Like one day, for example, they may have blueberries. The next day they may not. Again, I don't know if it's actually in short supply or if they're, you know, just putting it out at certain times. So that's something that I'm seeing. Also, I'm seeing more and more reports about labor shortages that are happening all across the United States, even in some parts of the world, other parts of the world, other countries. Um, and so I want to say, you know, this particular place, they've been doing some hiring recently, you know, just trying to get people in place who can keep the areas where they keep food and, you know, the grocery items stocked. So I'm also seeing that as well. Another thing that I'm also seeing is the particular place where I come sometimes. You know, they make fresh bread. They make a lot of things fresh, right? And normally they would make them daily. Well, what I'm seeing is, for example, I bought, let me see. Let me see if I can show you all really quickly. I have a couple of things in my cart here. So you may not be able to see it, but I bought some blueberries, right? Pack of fresh blueberries that were made here on site. And they actually have yesterday's date on them. So they weren't made today. And I don't know if that's because, you know, they had an oversupply. They made too many on yesterday and they're like, well, instead of making new ones, let's just try to sell these. I don't know if they were short on workers and they just didn't make any that were fresh with today's date. So that's something I'm also seeing as well. A lot of the items that they used to make fresh each day, they made, you know, depending on what it is and, you know, like how long it can be, how long it can go before you have to throw it away. You know, they may have to, you know, stretch it out and say, okay, well, we made them yesterday. We're not going to cook any today. We'll go 2 days and then the following day we'll make some. So these are all changes that I'm noticing, you know, when I just look around. So you all let me know in the comments. Let me know about food shortages in your area. I want to show you all one more thing before I get out of here. You all know right here, or if you didn't know, right here on the channel, I do have several, well, not several, I'm building it up, but I do have playlists. So I have a, excuse me. Okay. I have a playlist on food shortages. I have a playlist on water shortages. And I also have a playlist on home gardening. Well, I want to let you all know, my subscribers, my supporters, that soon, very soon, I'm going to have a playlist on canning. Okay. So I'm going to be doing that as well. So let me see if I can find, excuse me. Okay. All right, excuse me. So people are walking by looking for things, but I'm going to be doing a special playlist on canning. So I'm going to flip the camera around. I'm going to do my research, but I'm going to be doing some canning. Now, there's some people right down from me, so I don't want to, you know, put them on camera. But I'm going to just show you all really quickly some of the peas and beans, okay? All right, so I'm gonna have a canning playlist coming soon. I'm gonna take you all on my journey to canning, preserving food. Again, this is another way that we can all prepare so that ourselves, our families, loved ones can be fed during these tough times, you know, for some that are coming. And so you all be on the lookout for that, okay? And also, if you do can, okay, if you're already a part of the canning community, I'm fairly new to canning. I grew up watching my grandmother can, but this time I'm going to do it on my own, okay? So if you do can, okay, put in the comments, let me know what are some items, what are some food, what food should I be canning? So, you know, you all can let me, excuse me, you all can let me know that in the comments, okay? Right. Excuse me. Excuse me. It's okay. All right, so you all let me know that. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Thank you all so much. Thank you. I can't thank you enough for supporting the channel, subscribing to the channel. I really, really appreciate you all. Again, in the comments below, yes, right down here, let me know what are some items that I should be canning. What are you canning if you are canning? And let me know. This is a channel where it's interactive. I talk to you all. I want you all to share information with me. I feel like I help you all by sharing news, information, action plans, things maybe you can think about. Now I'm asking for your help. What are some items that I should be canning? Okay. All right. So y'all stay tuned right here, Andrea Speaks TV. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Thank you all so much for subscribing to and supporting the channel. Remember, canning playlist coming soon. All right. Talk to y'all soon. Thank you so much for your support right here on Andrea Speaks TV.